Hi, my name's Andy. I'm going to take you through a very quick run through of the new custom firmware called Belle Delight running on the 808 PureView. This is not a public release as of yet, and I was brave enough or foolish enough to give it a test drive. There are some problems with it, so if you'd just like to bear with me. I've not done one of these videos before. I don't do unboxings and things like that, so bear with me. So I've got 3 home screens set up on my 808. The thing that you'll notice first of all when you try this is all the animations. As you can see here, there's a lot of kind of crazy animations going on. It does kind of get on your nerves a little bit. There's a lot going on. For instance, if I go to settings, to go to the device manager, you'll see there's a lot going on with the screen. When you go back, it's kind of, it's a lot. When you want to add a shortcut, for instance, some of the sliding in and outs is quite nice, and then it goes a little bit nuts. And if you want to move stuff around, say you have a lot of icons on here and you want to move things around, every time you do that, the screen does that animation as well. So you can move things around, that's fine. And again, there's all this kind of stuff going on as well. Works quite well. The only problem I have with my 808 right now is that it won't lock. The screen, sorry, it will lock, but the screen won't turn off. I'm sure there's a problem with the software somewhere. I'm sure it's a small bug that can be fixed in an update. Remember, this is not a final release. This is a beta version, so I'm just test driving it. Took me a long time to put all my apps back on though, so I'm kind of hoping I don't have to flash again. But yeah, when the screen, when it times out and it locks automatically, the screen just dims like that. It doesn't actually lock. I have let's just see. I do have, well, I think I do anyway, the sleeping screen on here. Yeah, I have sleeping screen on here, but even if I change it to the standard big clock, again, you can see those animations going crazy, and you lock, it still doesn't kill the screen. I actually have my light timeout and screen off set for 30 seconds, and I've actually left the phone like this for half an hour and it's still not off. Obviously that would absolutely murder your battery, so that's no good. So I have to wait for an update for that. A couple of other things I just wanted to show you quickly, that in the music player, if we get some music going, let's play some Black Crows. You can see an equalizer. You've got a whole bunch to choose from here. What have I chosen at the moment? I've chosen Beats Audio. The other thing, when it comes to scrolling, this is pretty impressive actually. I think it's called slippery scroll. I think Steve Litchfield may have mentioned it in a review of Belle Delight on the C7 or N8. But if you go to anything where there's a huge list, so if I go to shortcuts, for instance, now I can scroll through this really quickly and let go, and you can see it just kind of whizzes through. It's actually a little bit stuttery today. Usually it's much quicker than this. So again, for contacts, you can load your contacts and then it will just go through, and you can just kind of let go and let it do its thing. It slows down when the list is massive, but that's that. So interesting, you've got a couple of different style widgets here that are usually like that one, like the mobile data on and off. Obviously there's no SIM card in here at the moment, it's not going to let me do that. But yeah, I mean, it's usually, everything's fine on here. I mean, it usually runs really quickly and smoothly. And again, there's your slippery scrolling. It just scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls through all my photos. So yeah, once I get the bug fix that will turn the screen off, this will be usable. But right now Obviously it would absolutely kill the batteries. So, but that's Belle Delight, and hopefully I won't have to reflash this again, because obviously it takes a long time to put everything back on. But I'm hoping that the developer will produce an update that will fix that. And then once that's done, it should be ready for public release. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching.